Hello everyone, I'm Big Bird of LifeTree TV. Today, I'm going to deliver the new topic titled The Unravelment on Spirit-Soul-Baek. Let's get started. Every spirit is born in the 16th dimension. Through spiritual differentiations, newborn spirits are placed into the lower dimensions, and they can initiate the journey of the spirit or that of the spirit soul. For the spirit to start the journey into the material world, it has to be equipped with the soul energy granted from the 11th dimension, and the Baek energy from the astral plane, 5th dimension of a planet where it is to go. The composition ratio of Spirit-Soul-Baek determines the types of creatures, such as minerals, plants, animals, or human beings, which these triplet energies will enter. The key to handle all these procedures is the thought adjuster, which is to be granted only by the Creator. However, the actual bestowal of the thought adjuster upon a spirit takes place in the 16th dimension on behalf of the Creator. The spirit energy dwells in the interdimensional space near an acupuncture point called Yeongdae, which is located in the area between the backside of the heart and the backbone. The spirit energy looks just like a shiny bead. The thought adjuster is a sort of program that operates the spirit energy and exists on the wall of the heart in the shape of the tree of life in the light. The spirit energy and the thought adjuster is located in separate places in the body of living creatures. The spirit energy does not shine as bright as we think. That is because the spirit energy wears the heavy coat of soul and Baek for gaining the material experience. If you have not been awakened, if the vibrational frequency of your body has not been elevated enough, or if you have not achieved the integration with your higher self, your spirit remains in the state similar to being confined in a deep and deep dungeon. In this case, you are not free from the negative influence of soul consciousness. You are not free from desires and greed. Figuratively speaking, your spirit is confined in the prison of your ego, which is governed by your soul consciousness. Until you achieve the integration with your final higher self, it is quite difficult that your spirit gets free from the program of soul consciousness. It can't be accomplished with prayers or spiritual practices. Only the program of spirit consciousness will make your spirit free when the due time comes. The spirit governs both the soul energy and the Baek energy. It might be compared to the case that the spirit stays behind the soul energy and the Baek energy for a while for gaining material experiences. Only when the program of soul energy is finished, the energy of spirit gets brighter, which can't be guaranteed by just a single life. The spiritual evolution takes quite a longer time than you can expect, and it is an extremely challenging journey. It is never a common event that the vibration frequency of your body gets higher. We are awakened and we achieve the integration with our higher selves. Such an event could happen only when the galactic night of a planet comes to an end. When one evolutionary cycle of a planet ends and the next cycle begins, or when a planet is scheduled to have its dimensional ascension. Only in such circumstances The integration with the higher self could happen to people on a large scale. Game changers or civilization changers who are destined to deliver the information of higher dimensions could complete their missions only through the integration with the higher selves to open up dimensional doors and transcend dimensional walls. Most human beings just follow their predetermined soul consciousness programs for experiencing the material world without having the vibration frequency of the bodies increased. Once the program of back energy is finished, the spirit, the soul, and the back are separated from each other. Then they return to the fifth dimensional astral plane, which is what you know, death. If you live up to 80 years in this life, then your spirit soul will have to spend at least 3 times longer than that 80 years in the astral plane in preparing for your reincarnation. Your spirit is supposed to select the program of soul energy which is best optimized for its evolutionary journey, which serves as the basis on which your spirit will plan and design your life program. When preparing the reincarnation program, your spirit soul needs to design 5 times of its lives on a macroscopic scale. That is, a macroscopic program encompassing 5 rounds of lives is designed. Detailed microscopic programs should be inserted, for which its karma and karmic relationships must also be taken into consideration. Your life is planned and designed in such a detailed way that your yearly lives and even daily lives are all planned and included in your life program, which then should be approved by the heaven. In this way, your current life is being unfolded now. This is the way the heaven works. The heaven just performs its role impartially to allow your life program to be executed as planned by your spirit soul without any error. This is why the heaven is with you. The soul energy resides in the interdimensional space located posterior to the center of the liver. The soul energy looks like a cylinder radiating light, which is wrapped with a dense net-like envelope looking like a mosquito net. This network is called the matrix, which has 3 types, such as the matrix of light, the matrix of darkness, and the matrix of intermediate. The matrix of light has a very loosely woven net structure which can transmit light, leaving no shadow or reflection. The matrix of intermediate has a more densely woven net structure compared to the matrix of light. Thus, the light radiated from the soul energy leaves behind shadows due to the matrix of intermediate. The matrix of darkness has the most densely woven network among the 3 types of matrices. Through it, the light radiated from the soul energy is separated into the light and darkness. The net structure installed in the soul energy determines the way we recognize and perceive object or phenomena. It also has a great impact on individuals' characters and political propensities. The reason that humans have such various personalities, preferences, and hobbies stems from the difference in the matrix installed in the soul energy. The programs that operate the soul energy are installed on the matrix of the soul energy. there are 360 different operating programs for each of the matrices of light, darkness, and intermediate. In the past, about 120 programs were operated for each matrix. The programs that operate the soul energy are produced, updated, and generally managed in the 11th dimension. The heaven is making and operating the soul consciousness programs, which are best optimized for each species of the plant. The same is true for each species of animals. Like this, the soul consciousness programs are optimized following the evolutionary process of the spirit soul. All the 360 operating programs for the soul energy are not activated for one life program in reality. On average, about 10 programs are to be run to operate the soul consciousness for one life. When the reincarnation program is planned, these 10 soul consciousness programs are installed on the matrix wrapping the soul energy, so that we are born equipped with these 10 programs. It is your higher self that coordinates the efficiency and strength of your soul programs. All the 10 soul programs are supposed to be run at the same time, creating diverse, multi-layered characters. The spirit energy is the brightest compared to the energies of soul and Baek. The Baek energy is not so bright as the soul energy. Concerning the brightness, if the spirit energy can be compared to LED light, the soul energy can be compared to fluorescent light, and the Baek energy can be linked to the light from the luminous lamp. The Baek energy resides in the interdimensional space located at the backside of the lung. Standing upright, down to the area of an acupuncture point called Myeongmun, the Baek energy radiates light and looks like a light glow stick. The program that operates the Baek energy exists in the LCD, meaning life circuit diagram. Since the Baek energy is inexhaustible, if your Baek energy is fully consumed, you are supposed to die. Human beings age as their Baek energy is consumed without being recharged. The energy called Jeong, accumulated in the internal organs, can be supplied continuously through food, but the Baek energy is not supposed to be refilled again. If you get rejuvenated suddenly, then most people may have an illusion that you have taken special food or elixir of rejuvenation. However, it happened to you because the Baek energy has been injected to your body, especially by the heaven, even though the additional injection of the Baek energy is not a common event in one's lifetime, but also is strictly prohibited. The energies of Spirit-Soul-Baek are manifested as the actions of Jeong-Gi-Shin in the human body. Oriental medicine has interpreted the life phenomenon as the interactions caused by the energy of Jeong-Gi-Shin. There is a period when the energy of Spirit-Soul-Baek is newly reset, when the integration with the higher self is scheduled to occur to you. The vibrational frequency of your body gets escalated by the heaven beforehand. This is a long process set to allow your cells, tissues, and internal organs to get accustomed to the light of higher frequency. The longer the time to increase the vibrational frequency of the body, the fewer side effects the process has on the body. The less the time to elevate the vibration frequency of the body, the greater the physical pain is. After the spirit energy is injected into your body, the soul energy is adjusted to change the state of your spirit energy, which is followed by the adjustment of the back energy at the last turn. When the spirit energy is injected into your body, you feel excited and your heart gets pounding. The energy adjustment of the soul gives rise to emotional disturbance. You may feel strange, unfamiliar emotions which you have never felt before. Emotions and consciousness get disconnected from each other. You may feel sad when the situation is not the case, or you may feel elevated by joy even in a very sorrowful situation. All of these behaviors may be caused by the adjustment process of your soul programs. The energy adjustment of the back causes deep pain which is almost unbearable by human will. This process, which is done through the life circuit diagram, is usually initiated after your spirit soul gets brighter and its vibrational frequency becomes higher. The light with higher vibrational frequency is supplied to cells, tissues, and internal organs through the meridian system. In this process, lots of sagi and takki are generated in the body. While these bad energies are discharged out of the body, the biodistillation process in Shimpo gets overloaded. Also, internal organs are hyperactivated temporarily. The energy readjustment of the Spirit-Soul-Baek takes place in the process, increasing the vibrational frequency of the body to achieve the integration with the higher self. The energy adjustment of Spirit-Soul-Baek means that the vibrational frequency of the soul energy is to be increased as the higher vibrational frequency of the spirit energy is elevated, and the soul consciousness programs are to be readjusted accordingly. The elevated vibrational frequency of the back energy implies that the higher dimensional light is spread out evenly in our cells, tissues, and internal organs and get stabilized. Higher dimensional light can settle down in the human body directly. This process has a way to convert or downgrade higher dimensional light to levels of light that cells and tissues in our bodies can withstand. This conversion is an elaborate process executed by the heaven, utilizing the data that have been accumulated since Homo sapiens was first created. Only when the energy adjustment of Spirit-Soul-Baek is over the integration with the higher self is completed. These complex and boring processes are happening in the bodies of the light workers by the way the heaven works. These processes are also going on even for those who will live on the new earth, under the new heaven, without any noticing it. Once the energy adjustment process of Spirit-Soul-Baek is finished, then the next step is the integration with one's higher self. Then finally, spirit consciousness and soul consciousness get integrated. That is, the soul consciousness programs get subjected to the spirit consciousness. Now, the energy adjustment processes of Spirit-Soul-Baek take place collectively all over the world. The 144,000 light workers is being enlightened all together. It is about time for the human to become sacred, which is underway now. I, Captain Udeka, leave this message as a record. November 20th, 2017, Udeka wrote, and his message is translated by Big Bird. This concludes today's story. See you next time. Bye.